Hey guys, welcome back to the Montreal Expos franchise and MLB 20 The Show. My name is officialgri. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any Expos content, any MLB content, I should say. And you see in the AL East, we're 4 games out now. Last episode, we were first by a game against the Yankees, but I told you that wasn't going to last. First in the wild card, though, by a pretty significant margin, by like 6 games, say 5.5. Angels 1 game out. The Blue Jays are 1 game out. And then the White Sox kind of behind. But let's take a look. We had a draft last month. I forgot to show it in the last video. I told you I'd show it here. The first pick, okay. Rodney Lloyd, though, second baseman, 68 overall, B potential. He could be up relatively quickly. He's already 22, but he's already 68 overall. This guy I'm excited about. Catcher Brian Ramirez. Look at those hitting stats. 22, 67 he starts as, and he's B potential. It says 88 there. Hopefully he lives up to that. That'll be an amazing catcher of the future we have. Brian Ramirez, especially losing Mike Zunino next season, or at least he's going to be a free agent. Juan Santana, 69 already, a left-handed relief pitcher. He's going to be good. Neil Kelly, this guy, he's already a 74. That's the plus, but he's only see potential somehow, even though he starts at a 74. It doesn't really make sense. I guess he doesn't have room for improvement. He could be a 5th starter, though. Very cheap 5th starter. This guy, I got in the second to last round. Eric Ruiz from the Dominican Republic, 70 overall. 89 potential. He's only 21. Switch hitting first baseman. Look at those hitting stats. Absolutely insane. I could not believe when I saw on the draft that he looked good on the projected numbers, but those never work out. And man, what a steal he was in the 5th round. And this guy, William McMillan, he's not going to do anything. You don't need to remember that name. I can guarantee you that. Deep potential. He'll be out of our system quick, or maybe just a guy who stays in single A or double A forever. First game of the episode, we're going up against the Brewers. A lot of interleague going on in this episode. This whole month and into the next month here, we're going to have a lot of interleague play. It's not going to be an Expos franchise episode if it wasn't a home run in the first inning by Brandon Lowe. He hits another no-doubter in the first. That's all this guy does. All his home runs seem to come in the first inning. But what a great season he's having. And then nice play there by Lowe on the defensive side of things to end the first. Good job by Chirinos getting over. Chirinos having a fantastic year as well. He gets out of the first without any problems. And then here in the second, he's in a little bit of trouble. First and second, 1 out. Gets Justin Smoke. Dots up that splitter right there. That was a nice pitch right on the low inside corner. Got out of that jam. In the 5th, Willie Adames, he's going to rope one into left field for a base hit. Going to get things started. Nothing after that first inning until the 5th. Bats have been silent since that Brandon Lowe home run. Hoping to get a little rally going in the 5th. Willie Adames rallying up the troops. It's Yandy Diaz batting 4th today. He's going to rip one in the left center field gap. This one looks like Kane's not going to get there in time. He's not. Bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. Adames probably would have scored if that didn't bounce over. No biggie, though. Mike Zunino, he's going to fly one into center field. Should be plenty deep enough. 66 speed should do the job. We're going to tag up, and that's Willie Adames is going to score. And that's Yandy Diaz moving to 3rd as well. Kevin Kiermaier, he's coming up next. He's going to fly one into center field as well. Pretty much the same exact spot almost to Lorenzo Cain. And he is not going to throw out Yandy Diaz from all the way back there. He's safe. He's in there. No problems at all. 3-0 lead early on against the Brewers. They're threatening in the 6th. First and third, 2 out. Ryan Braun, weak grounder to G-Man Choi over there at first. Gets out of that jam as well. We jump ahead. We're up 5-0 now in the 7th. They're threatening again. Brock Holt, though, rips one into the gap. That's going to be off the wall. Meadows will play it off the wall. A couple runs are going to score here. Or just the one. Yeah, just the 1 run will score there. It's 5-1. Second and third, 2 outs for Christian Yelich. And he is going to just fly one into left. Hunter Renfroe is going to be there. We're going to escape the 7th without giving up any additional runs. But 5-1. Going out of the 7th should be relatively routine with our bullpen the way it's been, and it is. Christian Poche closes it off. 5-1 win against the Brewers in Milwaukee. Chirinos keeps his hot streak going. We'll see his stats in a little bit, and we're moving on to the next one. Playing next, we're playing the Cardinals at home. The Cardinals, look at that record, 31-63. Very, very disappointing after winning the division. Yeah, they won the division last year, so very disappointing. Brandon McKay, he's my new fifth starter. Like I was saying in the last episode, he was going in as like an opener in the beginning, but now he has a few starts under his belt, so he's starting full time. That's Paul Goldschmidt, though. He gets a fastball right over the middle of the plate, 3-2 count, and Goldschmidt doesn't really miss those fastballs right down the middle. 17th of the season for Goldschmidt. We're down 1-0 early on. It's Brandon Lowe in the first inning. This could only mean good things. He rips one into right field, off the humongous wall and right. So not a home run, surprisingly, in the first for Brandon Lowe. But we're threatening early on to tie this game. G-Man Choi up with 2 outs, 2-1 count. He's going to fly one deep into right field. That looks like it's at least going to get over the wall. Dexter Fowler going back and, makes the catch. What a catch by Dexter Fowler. Look at this in slow motion. Went way up there. Somehow made the catch. Rob G-Man Choi of an RBI and some extra bases. Yaro Munoz, he floats one into center field. Kiermaier's not going to get there. And Cardinals are going to score another run in the third to make it 2-0. They jump off. They continue to add to their early lead. It's Brandon Lowe again here in the third. He's just having a great episode. Rips another one way, way high, and that's gone. It does go over that huge wall. Another home run for Brandon Lowe, his 21st of the season. And it's not even the All-Star break yet at this point. And he has 21. Yarbrough did come in to kind of just hold things down. And it's Dexter Fowler. Makes a great play on defense and then rips one into center field. One hops the wall. And that is going to be an RBI double for Dexter Fowler. Cardinals lead 3-1 in the sixth. Dexter Fowler doing it on offense and defense. It's Willie Adames in the sixth. Absolute moonshot. The only question was if it was fair, and it was fair. Way up there, halfway up the seats in left field. That ball was hung into next week. You can't hang curveballs to anyone, but especially Willie Adames. He has such a nice swing when a pitch is right there. I mean, it's a beautiful swing. I love Willie Adames. He is balling this season. Nate Lowe, he's getting more playing time. Nate Lowe, he's getting more playing time. He's been hitting good. Even in the sims, like when I sim in between games, he's still been hitting good. He's getting some play time. He deserves more play time, so I'm giving it to him. He goes off the wall there. We get a runner on third with 2 out, though, in the sixth, and Kiermaier flies to right. We can't tie the game up. Jose Alvarado strikes out Matt Carpenter to get out of the eighth. We got 2 innings. We got 6 outs to just score 1 run. I was pretty confident we were going to get this done. We jump ahead to the ninth, 3-1 count on Kiermaier. He draws a walk on Andrew Miller. We're going to get a little rally started. It's Brandon Lowe. He is just going to pop up to left. Every time he comes up in these highlights, you just got to figure something's going to happen. He's either going to rip a home run to right or he's going to rip one off that huge wall. It seems like that's all he does. This time, though, flies out. Let's take a break. Let's go into, we're going to see the all-star team. Garrett Cole was the starter. Yanni Chirinos, 12-2, a 2.8 ERA, having a fantastic year for us on the mound. We have another all-star as well. And the starting pitcher is Charlie Morton, 11-7, okay, and then a 3.3 ERA, beautiful. Only one actual relief pitcher made the all-star team, which is unfortunate because I feel like we would have had plenty of relief pitchers actually make it. But instead, a lot of closing pitchers made it, and Nick Anderson definitely deserves, a 1.65 ERA. I had questions about him in the very first episode, but man, he has lived up to it, especially this season. Austin Romine, you saw, made the all-star team there. We jump ahead, second base, Brandon Lowe, 21 home runs, 64 RBIs. He's batting .287. He just nudged out Jose Altuve in votes. We didn't have any third baseman make it. Sano, Moncada, Rendon, and Renato Nunez. He's got 27 jacks. Pretty impressive. Now, the shortstops is a joke how Willie Adames didn't make it. Marcus Simeon's batting .274 with 18 home runs. Whatever. He could have made it as a backup. Adames is batting over 300 with, I think that was, his 21st home run he just hit. And then J.P. Crawford made it, batting .239. Ridiculous. We jump ahead in the outfield. We had one more guy make the all-star team. That was Austin Meadows, having a fantastic year as well. Nelson Cruz beating him out and all the other stats, but Meadows, congratulations to all them. They made the all-star team in our first year. After the all-star break, we're on the road to play Kansas City. We're already up 1-0 early on, but Alex Gordon is going to break that up in the first inning. That is a no-doubter. Alex Gordon. I didn't know he still had pop left in that old bat of his. He's pretty useless now. That contract was terrible, but whatever. Mike Zunino, runner on second, no out in the second. Zunino blasts one over the Expos bullpen and into the seats in Kansas City. 418, his 14th home run of the season. Mike Zunino, a quick thing about him after this highlights, Hunter Renfroe going deep into right center field. Nobody's going to catch that one for sure. Is it going to go? It is going to fly over the wall, almost into that waterfall there. 20th home run for Renfroe. Anyway, jumping back to Mike Zunino real quick. I was just going to say, not pleased. He's batting, I think at this point he's a little above 200, only 14 home runs, which is not bad, but man, we need a catcher fast. Hopefully that guy in the draft is MLB ready soon. Look at that play from Brandon Lowe. I mean, doing everything this episode. MVP of this episode. I mean, ripping balls, and then look at that diving catch to save a run. Even though we're up seven runs, it was still a nice play. Good to see the effort. That's Hunter Renfroe looking for his second of the game. That one's going to slice inside the foul pole. Another home run for Hunter Renfroe. We're going off this game against Kansas City. His 21st of the season. We're not done. 9-2 is Willy Adames. He got snubbed from the All-Star team, and he's pissed about it. He ropes that one. Perfect liner into the first row in Kansas City. Barely made it out there. Deepest part of the ballpark. 411 feet. Chaz Rowe in to close it off, and he's going to do just that. An a game-ending double play to G-Man Choi. Starts it. Chaz Rowe finishes it at first base, and we win that one. Easy win against Kansas City. Next up, another interleague against the Miami Marlins. Look at their record, 55-52. Pretty impressive. 1 year after doing absolutely nothing. So pretty impressive, honestly. We go in with an opener this game. Jose Alvarado out of the bullpen. He's going to open the game. We went where the plan was to go to Alvarado, Yarbrough, and then it was Glasnow's day to start. I just didn't want to give him another start because we already saw him start on this episode. So I was like, let me switch it up. Let me go with an opener this game. Go with Alvarado, go with Yarbrough, and then I'll finish it with Glasnow. If it's close, obviously I'll go to the bullpen after that. Renfroe here in the fourth, no score. This one's a towering fly ball, and the left fielder's going to run out of room. That one's gone. Another home run for Renfroe's 22nd of the season, and he's been hitting like crazy. Look how high this one went. That should almost hit the roof in the Montreal Dome. I think it's, the Olympic Stadium, but we're calling it the Montreal Dome. That almost hit the roof on its way down. That one was gone. Glasnow, there goes Glasnow. He came in, I think, the fifth or the sixth. Strikes him out there. Austin Meadows is going to get a high fastball. He's going to rip this one high off the right field wall. It was so high and just came down so slow that Austin Meadows is going to have a stand-up triple. Not even a play on Meadows. To lead off the sixth. We're in business there. Should be an easy run. It's Brandon Lowe. You know he's going to get this run home. 3-2 count. It's only going to be a simple ground ball to second, but you just knew he was going to get him home. I mean, did you have any doubt? You're not watching my videos if you had any doubt he was going to get him home. Let's just put it that way. Base hit into right. Meadows bobbles it in right. Can't feel worth a damn, but man, can that guy hit. Lowe gets it from the cutoff and just plays around with it. I guess he didn't see the guy going to second. We could have gotten out there, but no big deal. Get the next guy to strike out. It's 3-1. Head into the bottom of the eighth. Nick Anderson's warming up in that bullpen. He's ready. But Brandon Lowe is going to give him just a little bit of insurance. Rip down the left field line. He's going opposite field. Good to see Brandon Lowe go opposite field. He does that once in a while. It's not often, but he does do it. We score 4-1. Got two runners in scoring position still. The inning's not over. It's G-Man Choi with the bases loaded. He ropes one. That ball's going to be off the wall. He's not going to get robbed of a double this time. 2 runs are going to score. 6-1. We're jumping all over them in the 8th inning. Whoever they're bringing in, they ran out of good bullpen guys to bring in. That's Adames. He's going to place a base hit up the middle. Still mad he got snubbed. I'm mad he got snubbed from that All-Star team. It didn't even make sense. How'd J.P. Crawford make? I don't know. I'm actually kind of pissed. Not that it matters, but how is he not in there? Nate Lowe again. He's going to rip one off the wall. That's right in the circle thingy in that MLB Now network sign. That was pretty cool. Hits it right in there. Next up, it's Chris Herman, the backup catcher, getting the spot start today. He hits a fastball right down the middle, and he does not miss it. Backup catcher Chris Herman gets his first home run of the season, first of the season. I mean, the guy barely ever plays, but it was time to give Zunino a break. He was a little tired. And Herman delivering. Glass now gets him to fly out to Renfroe. That's game over. We blew him out 11-1. It was close until the 8th. And we're trying to make a trade here. It's the trade deadline right now. One guy I'm looking after is Kyle Schwarber. One guy I'm trying to trade, G-Man Choi, because Nate Lowe, he needs more playing time. He's having such a good year, and G-Man Choi has no room of growth. So I'm making this trade right here. G-Man Choi and Vidal Brujan, a potential second baseman. He was like 68, 69 overall, a potential. G-Man Choi for Kyle Schwarber. We get a big lefty bat. We get another power bat. We need another power bat. Our offense is too good. We needed more power in the lineup. Another lefty. I like this trade. G-Man Choi, there's no real room for him to grow. I like G-Man Choi, don't get me wrong. There just wasn't room for him to grow. We know what he's going to be. Kyle Schwarber is still a little bit of room for him. He's a better player, better power. Vidal Brujan, yes, he was a potential, but we have so many infield prospects with the draft we just had, and we have 3 a potential shortstop prospects. We don't need Vidal Brujan. And Kyle Schwarber, he's got 1 year of arbitration left next year, and then he'll be a free agent. I don't expect to sign him long term. This is just for this year and next year. Hopefully we can make a push with Schwarber. Let me know what you guys think about that trade. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. We'll see Schwarber's debut. Thanks a lot.